going on?
My name is Andy, Andy Lieb. I had been to Westwood, I think, 3 times before COVID decided to ruin all our lives or put us all on hold or whatever. I'm curious at some point this evening how if anyone has gotten the COVID vaccine yet.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that, Andy. That's on our agenda for this meeting.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I went on disability because of the Parkinson's the beginning of November.
I see.
So,
Okay, well,
what?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I interrupted you too many times already. Sorry.
No, I was done.
Okay, good. I see this list changes, but Alex, let's go over to you. Alex Abraham.
Hi, everybody. I'm Alex Abrahams. I've been going to Pleasantville for the ping pong until it got closed down for COVID. And I've had, just to let you know, I've had 2 friends who were very careful about not going out and not getting themselves exposed. And one of them died, and one of them was on a respirator for a month. So they both had PD.
Sorry about those people, Alex. Hopefully people are staying safe as they can and not ending up in the hospital. We're going to be talking about how we can get back and what the safety precautions we're going to be using to ensure people's safety. Let's go to Jane, who has an iPad. Jane?
No, that's me, actually. Sorry, guys.
Oh, okay. Ed.
Wrong name.
Okay.
Yep.
Ed, I'm glad.
Ed Campbell.
I'm glad you didn't have a gender change.
I did not.
Okay. I thought maybe you had an operation, but okay.
And the female race would want nothing to do with me, so I'm stuck being a man. Sorry.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, so I'm one of the volunteers in Pleasantville. I am a Nenad groupie for the past few years. So miss you guys as well. Sorry that I've never been able to make it out to Westwood, but I was busy with the Wednesday night crowd when that was happening. And so, yeah, looking forward to hoping everybody's staying safe and looking forward to getting back on Wednesday nights.
We're glad to see you again, Ed. Donald Caminiti, where are you?
Hey, how is everyone? I'm right here. How are you?
Okay, I see you now. Okay.
Everybody's pretty much told my story as well. I had gone to Westwood maybe 3 or 4 times, and then we got shut down, and we're all anxious, I'm sure, to get started again. I enjoyed it much when we were doing it. And I'm looking forward to hearing what your thoughts are about the vaccine and how we can do this safely.
Right, we're going to talk to you about that. Glad to have you on board, Donald. Just to remind people again, if they just joined us, some of the people whose names you may not recognize in front of you are from Westwood, and some of us are from Pleasantville, from the Westchester Table Tennis Club. Let's go to Robert Catan. He's from our group in New York. Robert?
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Robert.
Well, what can I say? I miss playing terribly. I mean, it's this whole thing that everybody's being affected by. It's a lot to take. So,
well,
I can't wait until we are whole again, and I can be active. It's just tough.
We miss people like Robert Catan because he's such a nice guy, and because he teaches us a little Spanish at the same time.
Yeah.
Let's go to Betty Willens.
Yes.
Betty? Oh, there you are.
Well,
Betty.
I'm on my bike right now because why not?
That's right. Why waste your time? That's right. Go ahead.
But yeah, we were just about to open up the Pearl River branch of the ping pong.
Great.
So April 1st was supposed to be a big opening, and about like 2 weeks beforehand, everything got shut down. So.
Yeah, that's a shame. Let me just tell people what you're talking about, Betty. Another group was going to start, and they would have opened up in Pearl River, New York.
April 1st or April 2nd.
Yeah, sorry. The pandemic has really created all of these problems and has changed our life so considerably. But we're glad to see you, Betty. Hopefully you'll be able to have a group start up there in who knows how long. Let's go.
Tell us how far did you go with the bicycle at the end? How many miles did you do at the end? Tell us.
Or am I going?
At the end of the session, tell us how far did you come with the bike?
Okay. My goal is Central Park and back. How's that?
There you go. Don't worry, Betty.
That's good. Let's go to Linda and Dave. Where are you, Linda and Dave?
Here we are. I'm Linda, and I'm the one with Parkinson's, and this is my husband, David.
David,
And we went to the
welcome.
Westwood ping pong, and my husband surprised me with a net and ping pong balls and a paddle that fit on our dining room table. So we've been trying to play ping pong at home. The table is much shorter, but it's still something. We miss what we did.
Yeah, well, it's very resourceful of you to use a dining room table. That's pretty smart. In a couple of minutes, Nenad is going to be talking about another way of playing ping pong without a table. He's going to be talking about virtual ping pong, virtual reality ping pong. We'll get to that in a little bit. Let's go to Warren Rosenberg, our photographer.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm the team photographer and the chronicler of what you do, and I can't wait for us to all get back together again so I can use my new camera.
Oh, wow.
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 Oh boy, that looks pretty sophisticated. Is that one of those?
I'm also a big fan of Nenad's, and I stand in awe of all of you because I have a tremendous fear of ever picking up a ping pong paddle and humiliating myself. One of the things I'd like to get from the group, and maybe Art, you have the best knowledge, is some information later on about self-publishing, because I'd like to put this project Nenad and I have been working on to bed,
Okay.
chronicling the first international Parkinson's table tennis championship.
That's
And however I can be of service. And one of the things I do outside of here is I publish a regional magazine on sports. And to date, we have covered the virtual NBA league and the Knicks virtual team,
Wow.
the virtual Formula One Prix, the electronic race in Brooklyn, which couldn't be held last year. And I'm looking forward to the virtual ping pong tournament.
Well, that's pretty impressive. And if anybody wants to see an example of Warren Rosenberg's creativity, you have to go to the WestchesterTableTennisClub.com, and you can see a lot of his photographs. They're on record in one of those tabs. And
Actually, Warren, you can type your website.
Sure, I'll put that in the chat.
So with the chat, so everybody can see it.
okay, let's go to Anne. Where is Anne?
Hi, I'm here. I'm not sure. I can't see. I can see all of you. I'm not sure if you can see me. Can you?
No, we cannot see.
Oh,
You have to go to the video in the lower left corner. There's an arrow. Then
lower
you
left.
allow yourself to be video. Or if you want me, I can do that maybe.
It says stop video on the bottom left corner.
I don't see that.
Should say start video.
I'll
Yeah.
ask you.
If you're on an iPad, it's
Ask you
it's
to
actually on the top.
Oh, yeah, there it is
Oh,
on the
top
top.
right, maybe.
Okay, I think it's gonna come
Yeah.
up now. Let's see.
Yep,
Oh,
start
wow.
video, yep.
There you
There
go.
you are.
Okay,
There you
there I am.
go.
Hello.
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 The end
Now,
of
I
you.
see some familiar faces. I'm listening to all of you, and I have a solution to some of the frustrations of not being able to have access to ping pong.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, for my birthday over the summer, my husband and kids pitched in, and there's a ping pong table that they sell at Amazon. It's a Stiga, which is the same brand as the ones in the Westchester Club. It's about $450, and we're amazed at what good quality it is.
Yeah, Stiga
we
makes good stuff. Yeah.
And so we have it in our summer house where we have a garage. But it's been great. I'm playing with my kids, my grandkids, meeting new people and inviting them to play.
Yeah,
It's a really,
sorry.
it's just really good remedy for the doldrums of coronavirus.
Right.
And getting to play every day is just a gift.
Well, we can all understand that, and I understand that Margie's with us, and we'll get to Margie in a little bit, and I know that she's been also playing. And a lot of other people are back to basement ping pong as well. Let's go to David Hertz. Let me just introduce him. He runs the show on Mondays in the afternoon when we were open. David, glad to see you. Where are you? We got David Hertz around?
Yes, yes.
Oh, there you are, David. Say something, David.
It's been a long winter.
Good to see you.
I miss the exercise.
Well, we miss you too. Hopefully it won't be too long, Dave. We'll be back. Let's go to Jan Rose. Where is Jan?
Hi, everybody. I had just joined this group right before it closed down. I was driving in from New York City and I loved it. So I'm looking forward to you guys starting up again.
Great.
Yeah, that was good. You've got somebody to take a ride all the way to New York with you, I understand. Is that right, Jan?
I'm not aware of anybody from the city that was coming. I'd love to take anybody.
And when we resume, maybe we can hook you up with somebody. We have a couple other people coming from New York.
I'd be happy to.
Phyllis would love to come with you probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to Lawrence. He's on an iPad. Lawrence?
My name is Larry, and I joined the Westwood group, and then it kind of stopped. You know, I thought it was very, very well run, and I enjoyed it a lot, and hope it gets started again.
Well, it will start subsequent in the future. It will. We don't know exactly when, Larry, but it's good to have you on board. Let's go to Ray Lazaro. Ray? Is Ray with us?
Yes, yes.
I don't see him.
Yeah, he's here is Ray.
On the bottom.
Can you hear us, Ray?
Can't hear Ray. Well, maybe we'll get back to Ray.
You could be muted.
Is he muted yet?
Now
Yeah,
he's muted.
I was muted to ask to unmute.
All right, maybe we can get back to Ray in a minute. Let's go to Bob Burson. Bob?
I'm Bob Burson. I'm part of the Westchester contingent, which I miss very much. But I do get some laughs when I talk about how much I've enjoyed the ping pong program for Parkinson's patients in Pleasantville. Hard to say.
10 times fast.
Right.
If you can pick up a peck of pickled peppers, you can say that. So that's pretty good, Bob. And I'm glad to see you again. Now let's go to Ray Lazaro. Is he with us now? Not yet. Okay. Let's see who we didn't get so far.
Margie Tomoko.
Yeah, we didn't get Margie. Okay, Margie, glad to see you again, of course.
Hi, everybody. It's been a while.
Hi, Margie.
Miss you guys. I played at the Pleasantville Center for for a couple of years. And I am still playing just once a week. I take a lesson, but I don't go there during the evenings. I'm lucky enough to play ping pong in the basement, in Dave's basement. So I get some good practice many times a week. I'd say a lot of nights. So I've been playing.
You have any backcourt in that basement, or do you bump into the wall?
I bump into the walls. It's tiny. But
you got to wear a helmet when you play in the basement.
yeah. Maybe it will make my Parkinson's go away if I bump it enough, you know?
When I was a kid, I played in basement. This is in the 1950s, and everybody had asbestos. The idea was to knock the guy into the asbestos boiler.
Oh my God.
If you lost the point, at least the other guy got mesothelioma. You didn't just go.
That explains the way you are, right?
Exactly. Take no prisoners. Take no prisoners. Okay, let's go to. I see we have a few left. Let's go to Steve. Did we get to you? No.
No.
Steve.
Hi. Yeah, I'm Steve. I was there in the fall in Pleasantville helping out a bit.
Yes, you were a volunteer and we appreciated your help too, Steve. Anything going on in terms of getting out to play any sports?
Not really.
Okay, we'll talk about that too, because we wanted to encourage people, since they can't attend our sessions week to week, that they were at least getting some exercise at home. And we can talk about what's possible while this pandemic is going on and people are stranded in their own homes. Okay, Tomoko, let's go to you. Tomoko, before Tomoko says anything, let me just introduce her as our ace juggler. Tomoko can join the circus if she wanted to and be a regular juggler. Go, Tomoko.
Yeah, this is Tomoko. I miss you guys really terribly and also playing ping pong. But I keep my exercise regularly at three, 4 times a week.
That's good.
And also I do the juggling. So I'm doing okay.
Good. Glad to see you.
But it's not the same, playing ping pong together with you guys.
No, for all of us, it's not the same playing ping pong against a wall on a dining room table. Let's go to Karen Vickers. We already had another Karen that's with Neil. Let's go to Karen Vickers. Karen? Don't see her. Do you see her, Nenad?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I see her. Hi, Karen.
She's muted on the right. Or not.
Okay, now I see it.
That's okay. Karen Vickers, let me just explain, works with Neil. Neil is one of our older players, and Karen helps to make sure that he's okay when he comes to the club. Anything going on in Neil's life, Karen?
No, at the moment we're just home bored.
Is he doing any exercise at all?
Just walking.
Okay. Well, hope to get you back at Pleasantville pretty soon. Who have we missed?
Robert Sokolov.
Okay, I don't see him on the list, but go ahead, Robert.
Just unmute. I ask you to unmute.
Which Robert you talking?
Which Robert are you referring to, Nenad?
It says Gail.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you.
Very good. First of all, pleasure to see everybody. Would be even better to see you over a ping pong table. Been unable to find anything to fill the hole that's been left for this casual yet impactful program. I mean, it's a commitment level people can do, and the difference it makes in my life, at least, is staggeringly positive. I can't wait for the time we can get back together again.
Okay. We hope to see you soon too.
Wonderful to hear.
Where were you playing, Robert?
Pardon me, I was in Pleasantville.
Okay.
My house is in White Plains.
I see. Okay, good.
And the tall Alex that comes as a volunteer sometimes.
Yeah.
He was on TV. There was an NBC local what to do when you have nothing to do during this pandemic.
Yeah.
And they talked about ping pong.
He's one of our staunch volunteers. He had started with us quite early, actually.
So just as a media note, Ping Pong for Parkinson's was mentioned in the New York market.
Okay. And since you have, that would be a good transition into Nenad telling us about what's going on, Nenad, in terms of the whole paradigm of Ping Pong Parkinson, spreading it, and maybe whatever media is picking us up. You want to talk about that, Nenad, please?
Yes, but let's talk first about the vaccination. How many people are vaccinated?
Okay. Let's see if we can do this by a hand raise.
Yes.
Maybe we can.
We see 2 people now.
You mean
three,
are planning to be vaccinated or already vaccinated?
Already vaccinated.
Already vaccinated.
Okay.
I have one.
1, 2, 3.
Neil is doing his second one on Sunday.
3, 4, 5,
Okay,
6,
so we got a handful.
7.
Okay, the reason this is important is because now we can discuss the topic of when we can reconvene, when we can restart our program. The situation in Pleasantville is a little risky based on the fact that some of the health standards are not being met the way that we would like them to be stringently upheld. In other words, some people weren't playing with the masks the way they should have been using them. And the social distancing was probably okay because the place is pretty big, but some people were clumping in groups even there. So the situation has evolved whereby there is an improvement in the infection rates. In New York, it's about 5.5% now. It's about twice that in New Jersey and a little bit less than that in Connecticut. The hospitalizations has gone down. The mortality rates are still a little bit high. It's still risky for us to reconvene based on the fact that things are getting a little bit better. There are some of the epidemiologists and some of the medical experts, such as Fauci, say that there may be a spike coming because of the new variants that have been introduced from Britain, South Africa, and Brazil. The one from Britain apparently is taking over in the United States. Fauci says that if you are vaccinated, you're going to be protected. So here's where we stand now relating to reconvening and the danger of the pandemic. If everybody were to be vaccinated, then we would all be protected to a pretty high degree of protection. It wouldn't be 100%, but the risk would be relatively small. If we had some people vaccinated and others not, and we started up, that would pose a danger to the people who weren't vaccinated, because the research so far suggests that even if you're vaccinated, you could shed virus. So you may be protected now, the people who are vaccinated, but they may be able, as asymptomatic or pre-symptomatic, you can still get the virus with the vaccine. You may give it to somebody else. Mask wearing has become a very essential element. Today, if you were listening to the news, they were broadcasting the idea that wearing 2 masks filters out about 95% of the virus, including the aerosols that are the most dangerous. Nevertheless, just wearing masks, just doing the social distancing, washing hands, taking temperatures, having a venue as large as ours in Pleasantville with the heating system moving the air around, it's not adequate enough to reduce the risk. We're going to wait, therefore, for the group to be vaccinated. Once we get everybody vaccinated, then I think it'll be safe to start up again. Anybody have any comments on this? This is the time to talk about it.
I do. Can I speak?
Please, go ahead, Ann.
First of all, I wanted everybody to know that just in the last day, they've added Parkinson's on as one of the risk factors.
Right.
Oh,
Today.
I'm not sure if I saw it. I was looking at New Jersey and New York.
New York as well. New York as well today.
Right. So under neurological disabilities, they mentioned Parkinson's,
Okay,
which is great.
Okay, that's important, Ann, because up till now, the next group for the next month in New York is going to be 65 and older. It's going to take about a month for that group to be fully inoculated. So it sounds like what you're telling us is that if you're satisfying a coming in with this health problem, Parkinson's or some other health problems, that you may be able to join that group for the
yes, and the group is if you're age, I think it's 18 to 64, and then this because the 65-year-olds get picked up in a more general group. So that should make it easier for us to get. I just would suggest try and get on a waiting list, or because a lot of the places are taking a waiting. They don't have the vaccines right now, but they're putting you on a waiting list.
Okay, that's a good point, and it's important for getting together into our group, because as we've just said, we're going to need everybody to be vaccinated. So that's
Does anybody live in the Bronx?
Yes, I live in the Bronx.
Are you vaccinated or scheduled?
I'm on the waiting list at Montefiore.
Do
And,
you have a date? Do you have a date or no?
No, they won't, there's no date yet
I
because,
will give you a telephone number where you can call and you will get the date.
oh, that'd be great. In other words, they give you an appointment on, over the phone.
Yes. And let me just do that immediately because I did it today.
Hopefully New York State will get things expedited because I'm over 65. I have an appointment, but it's not until April 5th.
Okay.
Right.
Oh.
But then again, if you have you have a precondition, so that'll get you in this week.
Okay, for those people with Parkinson's.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an important point. Thank you for that, Ann.
And
Good.
Art, is your suggestion that you consider it safe when those who play in the side room on Wednesdays are all vaccinated, or anyone who uses the facility?
Well, here's the thing, Warren. We can't be sure of the status of people in the large room because a lot of those people, number one, they're not wearing their masks properly, and it's not being enforced. So that's the big deal. But here's the thing: people who come in there, just based on the statistics, they could be asymptomatic or pre-symptomatic and shed the virus and give it to somebody else. We don't know who those people are, and nobody knows who they are unless they're tested within a few hours of coming into the venue. So it's not safe. The only real safe way is going to be a combination of vaccine and using the safeguards that Fauci keeps promoting, which is mask wearing, hand washing, social distancing, and taking a temperature, which is what we're going to do. That's going to be very low risk if we do that. When we stopped playing, the infection rate in New York was about 3.5%. It was climbing. Right now, it's still a percentage point above that, even now, even with it going down. So the situation now is not exactly safe. And in lieu of the fact that they just had this super spreading event called the football, the Super Bowl, there's going to be another spike according to a lot of the epidemiology. Right. So things don't look so good right now. And we wouldn't consider the next 2 months probably is not ripe for starting up again. And we just took a vote by show of hands, and it looks like we have about 7 people who have been vaccinated at least once. That's not quite enough to start us up again.
Right.
Okay.
Right, can I add something?
Please do, Ann. Go ahead.
I also wanted to tell people I'm getting very good reviews about Yankee Stadium. You know, my first thought was Yankee Stadium, that would be crowded and disorganized, but people are getting in and out of there quickly.
And they let you play center field for a couple of minutes too.
Yeah, there's even a song about that.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, we use that as one of our songs in, in PingPongParkinson. We did, yeah.
I know that.
Okay, Nenad, are we ready for our second subject?
Yes, I wanted to do the poll, and there is a polling, but I guess we know. So, and I put the number for you in chat room. Did you see that?
Oh, thank you, but
There's a number you poll.
Put it in my.
And if you ask who gave you the number, this is my wife. She's a doctor there in Bronx, Lebanon.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you.
And Nenad, I think it's time to talk about virtual reality. What do you think?
Yeah, this is virtual reality right now.
Yeah, that's true.
So here we go. This is how it looks.
Whoa.
This is what you wear, and you have two sensors in your hands. These are the sensors. This is, it looks like a pedal a little bit with a sensor attached, and the other is for the ball that you produce the ball. The ball shows up here, and then you strike the ball with it. So basically,
virtual ping pong.
It is I was never into this virtual reality because I tried before to see some things and they were not really so sophisticated. This is fascinating, totally fascinating. It's amazing how well it's done. The program is called 11, table tennis. I'll write to you just that you see table tennis.
What's the full name? 11 table tennis?
Yes, 11 table tennis.
I see you typed it, okay.
Why is it called 11?
Because it's you play till 11. It's a game is 11.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want to tell us how widespread this has been accepted, Nenad, in terms
Yeah.
of?
There are already 500,000 people, quarter of a million people, sorry, 270,000 people who have it. You know?
Okay, you want to tell us how much it costs?
That's different. The program is $20, but Oculus Quest, that's the headset. Quest 2, I wrote it down. That's the apparatus that you wear. That's around $300.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead, Nenad.
And it is very well developed. You can slice the ball, you can spin ball, you can top spin. You can do anything what you do in the regular table tennis, and also you can play with anybody in the world. There are approximately 40,000 matches played over the weekend.
So this game simulates ping pong. It's not exactly the same, but it simulates it. Nenad, is this a good aerobic workout? You want to tell us about that?
It's amazing workout. In 15 minutes, I'm completely wet, completely. I'm sweating completely because I'm jumping in my room like a monkey.
Can you play a virtual game as solo with a virtual partner?
Yes, you can do that. There is a robot and there is a partner on the other side, and you can choose the level of competence, beginner and up to the legendary player. And I'm playing with the hard one.
Let me ask you this, Nenad. Is PingPongParkinson going to acquire any of these, any of this equipment?
Yes, because we are, me not to look only locally, I'm organizing a world championship on April 11th. So,
you have to tell everybody that this is for Parkinson people. People
with Parkinson. Yeah, we have already group from Germany and UK and a couple of friends who have been in Pleasantville playing, and we are playing among ourselves. And also, I'm in touch with the designer and developer of the program. So he will develop a special room for us. So we'll have our own room and table, and we will organize as many people as possible to play. And I think it has to be proven still, but I think the virtual reality is, I swear it's much better than I ever expected. And it also communicates. You communicate with the whole world. You talk to people from, I played with ping pong with somebody from Nepal and from Australia and from New Jersey, all exotic places.
Especially New Jersey.
Yeah, if you can beat somebody from New Jersey, it's worth taking up the sport, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. All right, that's good. It's good to hear that, Nenad. Now the point is, this is a good sport during the pandemic. Would that be correct to say?
I think it's ideal actually, because you can play it from your home. You can exercise. Also, there are games. You have to place the ball in the certain part of the table, and that box is moving.
You know what?
Moving, you have to hit that ball to that place. So you are practicing accuracy also.
Can I ask, so the skill set for the virtual game is basically matched with a regular game?
It is matched with a regular game because I can see that ratio between people who are regular is the same in the virtual.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I tried it, and I wasn't too good at it, so I'm not so sure about
You
that.
didn't try. You played for 45 seconds. That's fine.
Actually, I played for 20 seconds and I couldn't hit a ball, so.
You dropped the sensor on the table, virtual table.
I thought it was a table, but it wasn't a table.
It dropped on the floor. So
No,
that's how
no,
realistic it is.
You guys may want to know
Art,
there's
I
another
can
less
match
expensive.
you on that one.
Oh, here,
It's a great illusion. Let me put it to you that way.
Donald has something.
Yeah, there's a less expensive one. I think this came from Brookstone. I got it as a gift.
Oh, yeah, it looks pretty much the same. Yeah.
Yeah, that you play with as well, but it doesn't have a headset.
Oh,
It simply has this that's in my left hand. And you need to be in a dark room. Because the ball is projected onto the table where you sit this.
well, anyway, it's one thing that we could think about when you come back. We'll probably have some equipment at Ping Pong Parkinson. Just wanted to tell you about that. The last thing we're going to talk about, Nenad, if you're through with that, is you are talking and telling us about the new internet site. Would you give us a few words about that?
Yes, we are developing site that first of all people can register. The previous website was nice, but we were not able to register people and do a number of other things. For my taste, I love this artist from Barcelona. That's my background.
It's nice. I like it.
It's on the shirt.
Nenad,
As well. Yeah.
what's the name of the site, Nenad? How is it?
It's a PingPongParkinson.org.
Okay, the change in the name is .org instead of .com.
Yeah, but let me share the screen, and if you want, I can do that. This is my cat crying. It's not the grandchild.
Could be both.
Okay, so
Let me just see if I can do that. You see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
do now.
Very nice.
This is the site. We have been supported by Parkinson Foundation, so we put the link here.
And they just changed their logo too. I was reading about.
Oh,
They
really?
just redid all their things.
Huh. I was not aware of it. And this is how to register for the Virtual Reality World Table Tennis Championship. And there is a statement of our mission and the latest news. We have been featured in a prominent website about Virtual Reality Championship launch new VR rehabilitation program, and you can read about it. It's still in progress. For some reason, I have a hard time with finding developers and programmers, and I don't know why. But anyway, now it's coming together. And also the book with the Warren is in development for the last 6 months, and hopefully it will be done in the next four weeks.
It reminds me of Chagall.
Yes, yes, a little bit Chagall. It's a modern one.
Yes.
He has his own style. His name is Ignacy Blanc, Ignasi Blanch, from Barcelona. I worked with him on a festival a children's festival in Croatia, and that's how we met, and that's how we started to communicate.
I don't know if the women are going to agree to wear skirts for playing ping pong. we might have to change that one.
Yeah.
But the art is beautiful.
Yeah. So let me just see if I can go back to Zoom.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, Nana, let me ask if anybody else wants to say anything.
Yeah, that's open mic. We have open mics that anybody can talk anything they want.
Bring anything up, exactly.
Question. Can you keep us posted as to when you will resume? You'll send an email out.
It's Karen talking, yeah?
Huh?
I have it under
Me,
lock and key.
Hold on. What did he say?
No, we want to hear Neil. Neil wanted to say something.
What do you want to say, Neil?
I can't help you by giving you non-entangled laws. They are in a locked cabinet.
They're in the lock cabinet.
I think your question, Karen, is when we're going to get back together. It looks like we're going to wait to see how many people can get vaccinated before we start up again. So we're looking for
You sent it out, right? You sent it out.
Monday's the big day. That's the day when it opens up for people with Parkinson's. So that would be the day to, really try and get a appointment.
Yeah, this is a big point because this may accelerate our starting point if we can get a whole group of people vaccinated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a second date. The second date is March 9th for me. Second vaccination, March 9th.
Is there anybody that's not on the Zoom chat that we might want to get in touch with and let them know if they want to play ping pong soon, try and get vaccinated?
Absolutely. If anybody has contact or that maybe as a group we can get the break somewhere as a Parkinson group.
I don't think that's going to happen, but we can, because it's different in each state, Nenad, but we can send out an email.
Well, we are in New York, most of us, New York and New Jersey. So, and I will ask my son. He works as a neurologist at Rutgers University. If I lived in New Jersey, I would be able to be vaccinated. But I will ask him whether there is a possibility. So
I'm also thinking that maybe even start trying on Sunday. Sometimes the day before they'll start letting people in. I don't know. I'm not an expert on that.
Yeah.
The health department is going to have to supply that information. So
Right.
I hope everybody can get it, and the sooner that everybody gets it, we will send out emails regardless, telling you when we're giving you a little heads up on when we think we'll be able to start up. Right now, it doesn't look like until sometime in the spring, hopefully certainly by May, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. So is anybody interested in this virtual reality possibility?
Is it difficult to install?
No, it's not. And it is self-contained. You don't need to have computer. It is in one box like this. One box like this. And I don't know if you can see, probably not.
Virtual box.
Pretend there's a box there.
Well, let me just.
Your background's fading it out.
Let me just take the background out just a moment. By the way, Betty, how far did you go with your bicycle?
With me.
You're muted, Matt.
Safe in America? Now you tell me.
I am down at the Jersey Shore. I blew right past Central Park.
Hey, you went in the wrong direction, Betty. You should have headed toward Connecticut, but that's okay.
So here's the.
You're right, but I was too busy.
Before we adjourn, let me just thank everybody for joining us tonight. And let me ask you all to consider getting some exercise if it's not ping pong. At the present moment, I hope that at the minimum, everybody is doing something like walking.
Cross-country skiing, it's been great for with the snow.
You've been doing that?
A lot.
Margie?
That's great.
That is real. That's very aerobic. That's good exercise. That's good.
Also, today I got a call from somebody who is selling poles for walking. Just walking poles.
Walking sticks, yeah.
Walking sticks. And I thought maybe for some people who cannot stand without help, that they could have one pole and one paddle. And maybe play with the pole and paddle. That's a new sport, skiing with
Parkinson's pole paddle in Pleasantville during the pandemic.
Cross training. That's cross training.
Yeah, that's what you
good
call
idea.
That's what you call a dual task.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, everybody, and
thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for organizing this.
Yes.
Hope to see
Thank you
folks
very
soon.
much.
Take care, everybody.
It was
Bye.
You don't
nice
mind,
to talk with you all.
I recorded this.
Be well, everyone.
If you're okay with it. So.
Thanks, Nana.
Hello.
God
Bye.
bless.
Very good. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hope to see you soon.
Bye, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Stay safe, everybody.
Likewise.
Wow.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye, Anne.
How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Call tomorrow. This number.
Oh, yeah. And you said it's in the chat room. Where did you say I'd find the number?
I put in the chat room.
Okay,
I can give it to you right now if you have a pen.
I do.
It's
All right, just a
718
minute ago. Yes, I'm all set.
718
718
992
992
7669
7669. 7669.
Yes.
Can I read that back to you? Make sure I got it.
Yes.
718 992 7669.
Yes. And if they ask you how you got it, you can say it from Dr. Viera Bach, Vjera. Last name Bach, Bach.
Okay, great. Thank you. I'll let you know how it works.
Yeah. Ray, we couldn't hear you, but could you hear us? Okay. Wonderful.
Okay, good job.
Okay, pleasure. Very happy to see you all.
Yes, it's a great group. You know, there's one thing I was thinking I wanted to mention and I forgot. The game of pickleball. Do you know what pickleball
Sure,
is?
sure.
That seems to me it has a lot of the same movements as ping pong.
Yes,
And that might be a good alternative. First of all, you could play outside, which is safer for coronavirus.
That's true.
I think you need the lower net though.
Yeah.
They don't play it with the it's different than a tennis court.
Yeah.
Florida, they have pickleball set up all over the place, but it hasn't come north.
Yeah.
But something to think about.
Yes, I got across this a couple of times. It would need being organized room and everything. So it's, but as of now, we too much work with this. It's almost full-time job for me, organizing all of this, because there are registered already over 500 people identified players in the world.
Wow.
So it's Japan, Germany, UK, Brazil, Slovenia, Sweden, Denmark, Poland.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Czech Republic.
So wherever there's Parkinson's ping pong.
Not everywhere yet, but it's if there was no pandemic, we would have probably 1,000 or 2,000 people already playing. But pandemic changed everything. Yeah.
Well, I hope when we all get vaccinated and the weather gets warm, I'd like to invite some people down to New Jersey. We have a little house with a big garage that has a ping pong table in it.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, so something to look forward to.
Beautiful. Okay, all the best.
Yes, same
Thank
to you.
Okay, bye, Ray.
Bye-bye.